I'd like to call the Board of Education Committee meeting for February the 20th, 2024 to order. Ms. Parker, at this time, can we have a roll call, please?
Angela Cobb.
Here.
Dr. Sheila Williams.
Here.
Tommy Owen.
Here.
Valerie Bogue.
Here.
Ann Pereza.
Here.
Rodney Walton.
Here.
And Sharon Warden.
Here. Thank you. And at this time, Ms. Pereza, will you read our ethics awareness statement?
Welcome to the February 20th, 2024 meeting of the Elizabeth City Council Board of Education. It is my duty to remind members of the board that it is your responsibility to avoid all conflicts of interest and potential conflicts of interest in accordance with Chapter 138A of North Carolina General Statutes. As public servants, it is your duty to continually monitor, evaluate, and manage your personal, financial, and professional affairs in such a way as to ensure the absence of conflicts or conflict. Does any member know of any conflict of interest or potential conflict of interest with respect to any matter coming before the board today? The record will reflect that no conflicts exist.
Thank you, Ms. Pereza. Now we're at the portion where we have to approve tonight's agenda. Can I get a motion for that, please?
I move to approve the agenda as printed.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion by Dr. Williams, a second by Ms. Pereza. Any discussion? We have a roll call vote, please, Ms. Parker.
Dr. Sheila Williams.
Yes.
Tommy Owen.
Yes.
Valerie Bogue.
Yes.
Ann Pereza.
Yes.
Rodney Walton.
Yes.
And Sharon Warden.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And now we will move on into the agenda items for this evening, and we will begin with the Financial Business and Technology Committee. The chair of that committee, Sharon Warden, will turn it over to you.
Thank you, and I am going to call on Ms. Tilley to present our items tonight that we have for consideration. Thank you, Ms. Tilley.
Madam Chair, Madam Vice Chair, and other board members, good evening. Tonight, we'll start with FBT 01, which is rentals. That's for your information. Any questions? Second agenda item is FBT 02, purchasing report. A lot of these purchase orders have already come through you as approvals for quotes and bids. And this is for information.
I did have one question on the it says classroom libraries. Is that for furniture or is that for books?
No, it was for books. We did a bid for, with our ESSER money to do classroom libraries.
Do we have a list of those books?
We do, and a committee went through that before the bid was, or the PO was issued. Any other questions? Okay. The next agenda item is FBT 03, fundraisers. You can see there are several fundraisers from various schools.
We're going to take action on this item tonight. We'll do that after you go through the next item. Are there any questions about that one?
Moving on to the next agenda item, FBT 04, state and federal budget amendments. Number 106 is for the state public school fund. And you will see attached that there is a narrative explaining, for the most part, this was the restart conversion. And then some additional allotments that we received. I will say I was on a webinar today, and DPI is still in the process of trying to implement the budget bill that passed October. So it's just, they said, you know, we're still trying to get that budget passed out, and yet we're in the season for fiscal year 25 budget. So. And finally, federal budget amendment 306 was to allot additional funds in CSI. Any questions? Thank you. That concludes.
Thank you, Ms. Tilley. At this time, I'd like to move to approve FBT 03, the fundraisers, and I need a second on that. And we need a roll call vote.
Dr. Sheila Williams. Tommy Old.
Yes.
Valerie Rose.
Yes.
Pam Pereza.
Yes.
Rodney Walton.
Yes.
And Sharon Warden.
Yes. And I'd also at this time like to move to place the budget amendments items FBT 04, 106, and 306 on the consent agenda for the regular meeting. I need a second.
Second.
And Ms. Parker, roll call vote for that.
Dr. Sheila Williams.
Yes.
Tommy Old.
Yes.
Valerie Rose.
Yes.
Pam Pereza.
Yes.
Rodney Walton. And Sharon Warden.
Yes.
Okay, and that concludes the business from that
It
committee.
does.
All right, thank you,
very
Ms.
much.
Tilly, and thank you, Ms. Warden. At this time, Dr. Williams, will you take us into closed session, please?
I motion for the board to go into closed session as allowed by NC General Statute 1.3, 11A6 for the purpose of considering one or more personnel matters that are confidential under NC General Statute 115C through 320, and as allowed by NC General Statute 143, 11A3 to consult with the board attorney regarding matters protected by the attorney-client privilege and to preserve.
Thank you. So we have a motion to go into closed session on the floor. Can I get a second?
Second.
Okay, we have a second from Ms. Bogues, and Ms. Parker, can we get a roll call vote, please?
Dr. Sheila Williams.
Yes.
Tommy Old.
Yes.
Valerie Rose.
Yes.
Pam Pereza.
Yes.
Rodney Walton.
Yes.
And Sharon Warden.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. General session is over, and we are now in closed.